Well, hello everybody. I'm back yet again for the Final Fantasy X No Spear Grid run. I've had time to rest after the insanity that was the last part. I've had time to cool down, assess the situation. But now it means it's time to do the cloister trial for Bavel. So, let's do it. There's the exit right there. There it is. Now to get across. You know, in a perfect world, it would just be right there, but now we gotta do all these trials. My real question is, like, why does it have to be so complicated and convoluted to get to the Aeon? Like, do they have to test the summoner in this thing? Like, does every summoner have to go through this? Like, Jack and all of them had to go in through these, like, stupid little platforms? I guess. But oh well, we're gonna do this one. This is probably the second worst one. Now I am going to be very forward right now. I did look at the strategy guide a little bit, and it's only because I don't want to be on here all day. I don't think you're gonna be losing anything with me being stuck here. It wasn't like oh, you know, I was lost for a bit and I just wanted to see. I just had to do a quick refresh. Like, okay, I go for this one first, I go for that. Cause it's not as fun. Like, I feel like for this challenge, the fun of it comes, or at least the interesting part of it comes in the battle strategies and the fighting. This is like the regular game. It doesn't matter if I'm leveled up too much or here and there. So getting through this section fast is like, it's not really an issue. So yeah, we're gonna get through this and then we'll get on to some story stuff. This is really gonna be probably a heavy story part. There's definitely gonna be some battles here and there for it. But for the most part, it's gonna be a lot of watching cutscenes. But I'm also like, I'm kind of worried because the boss at the end of this section, it's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. I struggled a whole bunch on the boss at the end of this part. I was on it for a good bit. I remember where I was when I even beat him the first time. I was just like yes, yes. I was like jumping up. I was like, because I was just like, man, this boss sucks. And I was super underleveled. Like, I had to grind. Which I will talk about, because when we get to the end of this section, there's a big opportunity to grind. It's not going to affect much for this run, but for a regular run, it's quite good. See, the issue with this one is, like, if you don't know what you're doing, it's a really long, slow back and forth of you go here, you go there, you go to this spot and you come back. That's really why I was like, man, let me look this thing up. Just because, like, I just don't want to deal with this back and forth. And you better believe I'm going to look up something when it comes to the Xanarkin one. Oh, god dang it, I messed it. Okay, let's try it again. Left, down, left, down, left, down, left, down, left. That turn is like super tricky. Do. Doesn't really matter because this one's gonna. But some of these, like, you have to like hit it at the last second. Dang it, I missed it. Okay, let me see if I can get it. Okay. Do, right, right, got it. Okay, it kind of scared me for a bit. It was kind of like slowing down. So, like, please no. Also, fun fact for this video. Now, this is if I actually was able to stay on schedule. So this video, if I recall, this is part 16. and it should be April 16th today. So it's a perfect mixing. I didn't even plan it to be like this, but it just turned out like that, and I love that. Like, the fact that part 16 and April 16th lined up, like, I didn't plan that. Damn, some of these you really, oh my, I hate that, because some of these I feel like you can't, like, you have to be like early, but like if you go early, it's gonna go straight. It's like, I don't want to go here. I need to go to the other one. So this one's more annoying than anything, because you keep missing them. And I gotta like go through this again and then go straight and so on. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna start tapping now. That didn't work. Dun, 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 dun. Right up, right up, right up. It doesn't matter the timing now. Right up, right up, right up. See, God, this sucks. I don't want to go here. Oh, this, man, this is gonna take way longer. Half this video is gonna be doing this trial, all because I keep missing that turn. And the thing that's whack is that I have to do this one a lot. Like, I have to go back to that one like 3 more times after this. This last one's not that hard to get to, but that third one, however, that's the pain. Finally, the timing worked out in my favor. It only took 100 years. It's like, geez. But we're not done yet, because then I have to come back here again. Okay. Put the glyph spear here. We gotta leave, and so on, so forth. Also, in that time, that downtime, I was reading the strategy guide a bit, just like what they recommended for that last section I just did, like fighting the enemies outside Bavel. Their strategies, like, they really didn't say much. All they said was like, use Waka's dark attack, use smoke bombs, and that was it. They didn't talk about countering any of the machines or any of that. I'm like, wow, big help. It's almost as useful as that blitzball tip they had earlier, where it's like, yeah, it's tough. You might not win, so whatever happens, happens. Like, thanks. You really helped me out, strategy guide. And there's also an updated one. There's a brand new one they did for the HD version. Not the same team, obviously. It's a different team. But I'm curious. Man, I keep missing this one. But I'm curious if there's any like changes between that one and the original one. Like, obviously it's got the international version changes, so it talks about probably the Dark Aeons. But I'm curious if it actually has like more strategies on like fighting bosses. 'Cause some of the stuff is like pretty bare bones. Like, it'll say like the bare minimum of like, oh, for this fight, do this and that. When it's like, it's really not helping me much. But also, most of these strategies aren't gonna apply to me since there's no spear grid. But you know, it is nice to see like some of the stuff, like, you know, they say this and that. So it is kind of cool in that approach, but some of the stuff is really funny. I'm mostly having it out just to kind of laugh and see what their strategies are, because like they won't work at all. Like, the first one I saw was like, I think the first time I actually looked at the strategy, it was like for Chocobo. No, it was for Sinspawn Gui back in Mushroom Rock. And it was like, use silence attack by Waka. It's like, all right, well, that's not happening. So I don't know. Okay, I think I have it down somewhat. You have to like let it go a few times. In that first one, you have to let it go a bit. If you like go the first time, the timing's all off. You have to wait a few for like to almost delay the later ones. All right, and we're pretty much done, but there's one other thing I have to get. So we got one more thing we have to backtrack on, but it's not too bad because it's on the way. Then we can head on to the exit. Then we'll be done. We don't have to worry about a trial for a while. Perfect. Okay, we're good. And it's just to grab this. I feel like the first 3 trials, like I think I expressed more like, they're not like my favorite thing to do in the game, but like I'll take the first 3. Like I feel like the Besaid, the Kilika, and the Jose Temple ones, I like those ones a bit. The later ones, like Shiva's one, like it's interesting with the, dang it. Actually, I do need to go here. Never mind. Oh no, I'm talking like, dang it. I actually do need to go this way. But when it comes to the Shiva one, like you start seeing kind of like some of the stuff they're doing is a little like slow and kind of having to backtrack a little too much. But by the time you get here, just like, no. That last one, that Xanarkin one, oh, that one I legit am using a guide. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, let me figure it out again, because it's, oh my god, it's so long. And that one is like a lot of trial and error. I will say, you know what? I did it legit for years. I did see some YouTube comments a while ago. People were like, man, I couldn't do this. How did people do this legit back then without all this and that? I was like, I did it. It's possible. It's not impossible. Like, we're not talking like some NES games here where some of that stuff is straight up like how did you figure it out without a guide? Some of that stuff I figured out too. And there is something fun about that. Like, that's what I love about point and click adventure games, because it's a lot of stuff in those games where like you almost feel like you'll never figure it out without a guide, because it's like ridiculously random. Like, I love the Monkey Island series. It's up there. It's one of my favorite game series out there, especially for point and click adventure games. It's top tier. Like that, I put that high up. I definitely put Grim Fandango up high. Like, oh man, I love that game. But boy, those games can get annoying because the puzzles are nuts. So I'll stop that there. We're now done with the the Bavel Cloister trial. We got the item. This is the one trial you cannot miss the Destruction Spear item. It's required because obviously you can't do this one again. You can't come back here. But you can miss that item there, and it's a pretty good weapon for Kamari. Like, it's pretty strong. Like, he might be doing some decent damage. Maybe like 200 strength. Like, maybe 200 damage per hit now. And combining that with like cheer, like he might be actually pretty good in some battles if I need to go physical. So you might see Kamari a bit more in some battles. Switch him out. I don't know why, because they're not going to even, my party's going to be like switched around in a bit. But oh well. Alright, get ready. We got a lot of cutscenes right now.
Then what are we standing here for? Hey! You can stuff your taboos! What's that?
It's the kid from the beginning of the game.
They join with the Summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Yuna!
Wait! Don't come out!
Alright, let me come out then. And he comes out anyway. That's always the thing I always found funny. He's like, Riku's like, don't come out! And he's like,
There's the last.
alright, I won't. Alright, I came out.
Are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
We have the best lawyer on the
Of
job.
course it will.
Mr. Wright, can you please come out here? Alright, we got Bahamut. Now, I don't know what I named him in my original game, but I think I do have a name, because, you know, Bahamut is, you know, it's a pretty good summon. And, you know, I'm thinking of somebody who, if there was a real life person who was like a Final Fantasy summon, I gotta go with a character from a beloved movie. And also, the actor recently just passed away. We gotta go Debo from Friday. If you haven't seen Friday, you don't know who Debo is, go watch that movie, and you'll understand why Bahamut got this name. But also, real quick, I'm gonna make sure I'm spelling this right, so it's not like, halfway through, I spelled it wrong. Okay. But you know what? Debo's kind of huge, so I'm gonna go all caps. Just so you know it's serious. Like, damn, Debo. Alright. Save current game? No. I really should have, but... Actually, why didn't I save? Because if something screws up, I have to do the cloister again.
The sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna, you have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
Yes.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado, conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead?
Oh my god. Who could have called that Maester Micah, that old, crusty, eggnog in July ass dude, was dead?
Grand Maester Micah
That dude has an
is a
old name.
wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to
And this is when the plot got crazy. Like, okay, everybody's dead now. Seymour's dead. Micah's dead.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
And also, they're playing my song too.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in spirit. Resisting its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. Their rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of heaven.
Lord Micah.
Heaven is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
No. That can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Micah!
Get me out of here! I want out now!
Put him in a giant bird
You hear
cage.
me?
You waste your breath.
Ugh. Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She's strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the Maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
That's a great line right there. And I'm glad they got Orin to say it, because anyone else it would sound wacky. With him, he could say the dumbest line and it'll sound raw.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You!
You would.
All right, and oh wait, not yet. It's like, oh, we get control. It's like not yet. After this cutscene, we do.
Looks like you're next.
Next for what?
Let's swim in the kiddie pool.
Get going.
Where's everybody else?
Wait, how you talking? You're underwater.
Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
It's like to him, it would sound like this. Where do I go?
Ooh, you made it!
Where do I go? Sound like that. It wouldn't sound all clear.
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
Also, I just find it funny.
I don't know.
Like that they put the 3 people that can fight underwater in the same group. Like, I know the reason they had to do it for gameplay reasons, but it's just funny. It's like, just give them all the same death sentence. Why put the 3 people who can swim and talk underwater?
How fares the ransom, Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Also, this track sounds like something straight out of like an older Final Fantasy.
Ever the ransom.
Like I could hear this straight in Final Fantasy VI.
Hardly useful.
However,
Or in Final Fantasy VIII too.
the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might.
Then why didn't you murder him right
Place
then and
guards
there?
at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir,
They killed Evray, the beast that was supposed to stop people from getting into Bavel.
Now your bride.
Don't put a few guards.
allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well. As you wish.
You ain't wrong.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
Also, this theme is really good too. And it's a shame it only plays here. When we get to a save point. Okay, now I'm good. I was scared because like if I died, I had to watch all those cutscenes again. I'll keep this on. I'll still keep stone proof. Okay, which way to go? There's a bunch of items here that I can get. So I'm gonna try and at least get some of the party members, make it easy somewhat.
Yuna, sorry we left you.
Then get most of the ones I can.
No, it's okay.
Make a potion. I'm gonna need that. Alright, Debo. Who to get out? You know, let's get Snoop out here. This is gonna be my main way of fighting right now since I can't really escape. So, gotta go with these guys. Like I said, this should be fine. And mostly, probably like Snoop, Bojack, and Slurpee I can use because they can heal themselves. Everyone else, not so much. Which, actually, speaking of which, I can actually get them some abilities. I have a lot of stuff now. Nah, I wouldn't go with that. Full, I always thought it was like... Well, actually, nah, it wouldn't be too bad, but nah, I ain't wasting that. Haste would be pretty good, but that's a waste of a lot of feathers that I can't waste. I'd honestly give him second level magic, because it doesn't take too much to get it for him. But, well. Go the other way, since there's items on the other side. And I believe Lulu is on the other side, too. Orin's all the way at the end, but even it's not going to matter, because I'm not going to fight here. Like, without Riku, now I feel like I'm back at square one. It's like I'm back before the game. But at least before you get Riku, you can still get through battles. At least if you have Waka, you can do Stone Touch. So you can fight somewhat. But now without Riku, you're kind of in a blind spot. I should be on the Aeon too. I think they've hit the gap now where they won't level up anymore because I've done I think 600 battles. So I think they're at their max, so they won't ever get stronger again unless I individually level them up point by point. But I'm not gonna do that. That's too time consuming. Wow. The luck. Ooh. Okay, that was scary. This is why it's bad, because it's like this is the party members I don't use. I use Yuna with the Aeons, but I don't ever really use Kamari, and I don't use Lulu at all. Okay. Let me get rid of him first, since he'll do the most damage. It's like, dang, I wish Yuna had a first strike weapon right now. Like, now would be a good time to have Orin, because he still has the initiative weapon I bought him back on Mushroom Rock. So that would prove pretty well. I might not go for all the items. I might just right now make it the focus just to get out of here. It's a little too sketchy trying to get through here. Okay, just use. I'm just gonna use one consistently. Just makes it easy.
Hang in there.
Oh, he's got this. Look at that, you get to actually see some battles, because most of the time I've been skipping them. Like, I'll steal the item and then just dip. But it's very rare I'll actually, like, stay out and fight a battle. Because at this point in time, it's not really possible to fight them. Unless you want to use a lot of items with Riku, and it's not really worth it. You're better off saving them for, like, bosses. Or if you really need to, like, grind some stuff out.
There must be an exit somewhere. We search.
Yeah, it's right over here, but I think I gotta find Riku, Lulu first. It has to be this one right here.
I hate this place.
I've never heard that one. Straight to the point. You know what? He's not wrong. This place sucks. Especially in the no spear grid. Huh. Alright, well I'm just gonna go back. We'll have my fall the strategy guide. It's like, well, it says Lulu's there. Let me go get her. Look what good that brought me. Okay. Let me save again. Via Purifico. Hey, it's that guy. Oh, if only I could steal. Oh, they don't let me escape in this one. Oh well. He's about to go. So, because I actually would really like to get some more lunar curtains. Okay, stop. Dang. Well, at least on the Aeon's taking damage, because I am going to need him for this next part coming up. It's going to be a full-on assault with the Aeons. Alert bracer, alright, nice. Nice. Dang. Enough! I get it, jeez. I was like, Velfor's putting in work today. Good that they all have their overdrives too. It'd probably be smart to get Debo's, but I should be able to get his during the fight. Alright.
Lady Yuna, so it is you.
Why are you here?
We rode the airship to the Calm Lands, then came to Bevel. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to deal with the traitors.
You will fight us?
The Temple's orders are law. Even if you are Lord Braska's flesh and blood, you're a traitor. Forgive me, Lady Yuna.
I knew you were bad news the first time we met. Isaru! I still can't get over that stupid dialogue from the Seymour fight. At least the game knows what's up and gave me the right battle music for this. And it's still really weird that, because it's still the same like Aeon animation, but he doesn't have him on top, so you still see like Ifrit do like the drop like Yuna's there. That's always been really odd to me. Alright, now first up, shield. Since this dude just starts off in beast mode. Let's see what the damage is. Hopefully nothing too bad. Because Velfor can't heal. If I was smart, why didn't I just use Snoop and just go physical attacks? Oh, yo, we got this. Hold on. I know you saw that. I went for Blizzard. I went for water. It's like old habit. It's like, I'm not even gonna use the overdrive. Still pretty good right now. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He was already good. Part 2. Uh-oh, we about to mirror match? I don't think they let you, unfortunately. If I recall. Because if so,
It's not over yet.
it would. That's what exactly I would do. Yeah. Alright. Who should I counter with? Alright, Snoop, let's do it. Wait, when did he get water? When did I add that? I don't even remember that. That's kind of wild because I can't recall when I even gave him that. All I know is this fight's gonna be over really fast. Oh, it's gonna be over quick. He's already dead. See how much damage that did? My Aeons are too good. They're too strong for this. Just think, in a regular game, they'd be even stronger because as you level up Yuna and the Spear Grid, they get stronger there too. So they would have been even like worse off. Uh-oh. Here we go. Who to bring out though? Honestly, the worst choice to bring out right now would be actually Debo. He actually would be pretty weak because he hasn't had the time like the other Aeons where I've been like grinding out items, so they're leveling up with me. So he'd actually be the worst choice. Even with that much health, like he wouldn't be dealing that kind of damage. I think I'm gonna bring Bojack out and I'm gonna hit an overdrive. Or maybe not, because it might be really hard to get an overdrive in the next area. Because the monsters are really strong. So I don't know. I was like, yeah, he's dropping. Alright. Now let's shield. Okay, let's see what the damage is. Mega Flare. Now, a good thing about Debo is that he can break damage limit. I don't know about this exact one here, but if I level him up and do a lot of battles, he can break damage. So that might be something useful for future battles if I need that extra cinch there. Oh. What was I worried about? Yeah. What was I worried about at all? He didn't want that smoke.
Stay away. There's a way to the surface up ahead.
See ya.
Your pilgrimage is over.
How did they get the money though? Did like Yuna just straight up say, "Hey, Saru, give me about 5,000 gil for losing"? All right, save point time, and the music continues again too. Okay, so let's see what we got. Strike. I'm gonna put this back on her for safety. I'll keep this on. And I'll leave this on too, just for right now. I forgot this is a little shop I can buy some stuff. Let me stock up on potions. Refill my high. Alright, we're good. Been recording a bit, so my throat's getting dry. Keep coughing. I don't know. I should have attacked. Dang it. I'm gonna run away. I wanted to steal from them, but it's like Riku's gonna be the last turn. It was only gonna be safe had it just been Titus at the end, because I can just flee. Alright, well, if I get it again, I should be fine. Alright, what do they have? Dragon scales? I got a good amount of those. Okay, get to that save point. Slowly make it. Oh, I thought this save point was really funny. It's like, wow, that certainly was a long distance from the last one. Who's the one to see? Okay. Oh, I think I'll steal from these just to see what they have, and then I'll call it. Oh, dang. Never mind. These guys are weak, but that other one isn't. I'm gonna go back to the save point just so I'm not wasting health. Alright, let's do it. One of the hardest fights in the game. Okay, we gotta fight Evray again. Now, you can fight this battle regular and just fight it. Like, he only has 16,000 health, which isn't too much. But wait. Oh, this is bad. Oh man, I might die. No, I don't want to do it on you. I wanted to use it on him. Well, I might be dead. So, I guess that's that. Huh? Somehow Waka made it. I don't know how. But yeah, since he's zombified, he's immune to all health items. Oh, his weakness is health items. So all it takes is like 2 Phoenix Downs. But now he's dead. He got me. Second game over. And I was... It's really funny because I was joking like this is the hardest fight in the game because all you do is throw 2 Phoenix Downs and he's dead. And for a moment I was almost thinking, huh, maybe I should fight him legit without that. And just from those few seconds, I've already decided I'm not doing that. Like now the goal is just, shit, can I get a turn in? Because I wanted to steal with Riku. He has water gems, which are a pretty good item to have. But it's gonna be a struggle because if Riku has a turn that could end the fight and he has a chance to attack, I might not take that risk. Because if he does photon spray, everybody's dead. So I don't know. It really depends. I know first off, let me not do the stupid thing I did where I attacked regular. Damn. This is a tough thing right here. It's the conundrum right now. Oh, well. Didn't matter. Please. Oh, he's going for Riku. Something does not want me to steal from him. But you know what? I'm just going to take the hit and not do it. So I'm just going to end the fight. That was where the audio kind of glitched for a sec. That fight somehow managed to suck and be easy at the same time. Because I really wanted to steal, but the only way that would have worked had it been if Riku had a first strike weapon. Or damn, maybe if I had Stone Touch on. If I had Stone Proof. Which I'm going to look up right now. Hold on. What does she have? She has Stone Ward. Dang it. She could have actually... I could have put that on beforehand, and I would have been able to steal it. But you know what? It's not worth it. I'll be able to get water gems at some point later on in the game. So, I'll take the hit on it. Let me get over to this chest here, because there is a pretty good weapon in here. Rematch. Now, this is a pretty good weapon for Waka, because evade and counter. So now 2 people have this weapon. So now Waka can evade every physical attack, and he's good to go. Now, the conundrum is that TKO is still really good. It's still really OP at this point. But for safety, I'm going to have rematch on for right now. Especially getting through the next area. It's quiet. Too quiet. An Avenger. The same weapon again. But the game really wants you to have Avenger. It's like if you missed it that one time, it's like, well, you have many chances. But it really is too quiet. It's like, it's kind of weird. It's like there's no music going. There's no battles. It's just like, I feel like if a battle came right now, like if I got into a battle, it'd be like a jump scare because I'm not expecting it. You know, I do appreciate they didn't put any battles after that because that would suck. Like, all right, I got through the battle. All right, now I got to fight these enemies to get here.
Uni! You're all right? We were so worried. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. How could you?
Keenock.
Why you?
He's like, why you?
Saved him.
That guy we hated.
He was a man who craved power. And great power he had, but he feared losing it. Trembling at unseen enemies, he spent his days scheming petty schemes. Chased by his fears, never knowing rest. You see, now he has no worries. He has been granted sleep eternal.
All right, now he's talking like a Final Fantasy boss.
All the pain of
He's
life
talking like
is
the villain of a
gently
Final
swept
Fantasy
away.
game.
Yes. So you see, if all life were to end in Spira, all suffering would end.
Sound a lot like Kefka. a little
Do
bit.
you not agree?
Although Kefka's motives were way better.
Come, lady.
Which everything was better in
Come with me to
6.
Xanarkand.
I love this game, but
lost
Final Fantasy
city.
6 is on another level.
With death on our side, we will save Spira. And for this, I will take from you your strength, Yuna, your life, and become the next Sin. I will destroy Spira. I will save it.
Huh?
You're totally nuts.
Yeah, say it again. Finally, you're speaking some sense.
Unpleasant. Very well. I will give you your death. You seem to want it so.
Kamari, I'd run. Run. You see that did nothing. Leave. Don't stand there. Here we go. See more Nautilus. Seymour Nautis. I don't know if it's Nautilus.
Run!
Seymour Nautical. Go! I don't know why you sound like Arnold there.
Run! Protect Yuna!
I said go.
I've always felt really bad for Kamari in this part for one reason. Why is he screaming like that?
I won't leave Kamari behind.
He's a guardian. Protecting you is everything.
That's right. We're all guardians.
Oh, you can't be talking all that smack now. Like, yeah, we're guardians. Weren't you just screaming a second ago?
Yeah, anywhere.
You just gave your pants some extra luggage, and now you're talking a big game.
Hey, Kamari, leave some for
You just made carry-on luggage.
Me too.
I'll go too.
You got this great thing. But no, the reason why I said I feel bad for Kamari, and for one reason only, is for this part right here. So this part, the high bridge, is probably mid-game one of the best areas you can grind at. If you're playing a regular game and you want to grind your characters to a really good level, this is the best spot to do it because the monsters give really good EXP. So if you want to like go up like 10, 15 levels, this is the best area to do it. And Kamari is not in your party, so he gets none of it. So I always felt bad. It's like, man, it sucks if you really wanted to level up Kamari because you can't. But yeah, that's about it.
Quite popular these days.
Hey, it's Ewalker.
Anything you want, I've got.
Good to hear. Too bad I've got everything.
Traitor or no, Lady Yuna's always been a friend to a Walker.
That's what I like to hear.
Now's the time to make good your escape.
You got any weapons? Oh no. Alright, now we gotta make it over there. And this is scary, because these battles actually can be pretty tough. Because look at all these guys.
Yevon doesn't scare me no more.
You sound like my pops.
But you know what does scare me? This guy, YKT, scares me a whole bunch. Because he does a lot of damage.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Like, I just want to get to the end. The only thing I did appreciate with this section is like when I would grind here, I'm like, the music's great.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I can't even imagine trying to escape here without Flea. I feel like this area would be such a pain in the ass to get through. It just sounds It doesn't even sound fun. I do like the remedies I'm getting. That is nice.
I'll be right back.
But, nah. It is gonna suck, because I am gonna have to get... What's overdrive to... Well, Tyson shouldn't be too bad. As long as somebody escapes, it should be good. I kind of want Debo's overdrive, but... Oh no, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I even do use an overdrive during this next battle. If I use Aeons. So I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get to that point. Well, I think this is a good point to stop at. We've done a lot, and I already know this next section is going to be a bit, because this next fight I have not done yet, and I fully expect there probably are going to be some game overs, and following this boss is a very lengthy cutscene. And if I keep this all in this part, it's going to be easily almost 2 hours. So rather than like have an extremely long part, I feel like, you know what? Let's break it up. So, next time when I return, we're going to take on Seymour Natus. We're going to see if we can take him on and fight him. I'm going to try and fight him legit. And, yeah, it should be fun. So, until next time, I'm John, GWC. And I will see you later. Peace.